traveling through Mongolia on a transcontinental railway that connects China and Russia. I was able to meet people with deep faiths who practiced their worship everywhere around me. The nomadic people live as one with the green grasslands. In order to face the dazzling natural environment in all its purity, I'm going to meet the Chatan people, who live in harmony with reindeer. I'm heading for Khuvsgul, where an ocean-like lake and people who will be presenting me with breathtaking memories await me. Ulaanbaatar, the capital of Mongolia, is a 3-hour flight from Seoul. Mongolia is approximately 7 times larger than the Korean peninsula. Travel time is an ordeal in itself. After arriving in Darkhan from Ulaanbaatar by train, I get on a car bound for Moron. It's about a 2-hour drive from Moron to Lake Khovsgol. The lake is so big that several mountains and small towns surround it. This is Khuvsgul, which is a must-see destination for those who travel to Khuvsgul. Vendors are selling various accessories and Mongolian specialty items at the entrance. A bull's horn cup catches my eye.
솥불로 만든 건데 이걸로 커피 한 잔 타 먹어도 될까 싶네요.
The baby is very cute. He is the spitting image of his mother. She says he is 5 months old.
스타님 그때 집에 조금 아율탭이시오. 아율탭이시오. 두 개로.
서로 전쟁하고 있잖아.
아 항상 함께 같이 있다고 여름 내내 같이 이렇게 있다고 너무 예뻐하네.
The best season to visit Khuvsgul is in summer, as temperatures drop to minus 40 degrees Celsius in the winter. Lake Khovsgol is long and narrow. With an area 1.5 times the size of Jeju Island, it's nearly as big as an ocean. The natural environment around the lake is purity itself. The water is so clear that you can see right to the bottom.
컵스걸 호수는 바다가 없는 몽골 사람들에게는 호수가 아닌 바다로 불리고 있는데요. 제가 한 7년 전에 와봤었던 기억이 있는데 그때나 지금이나 사람의 손을 타지 않고 자연 그대로의 모습을 가지고 있는 이 컵스걸 호수의 이 풍경이 매우 인상적입니다.
I decide to board a boat and go farther out into the lake. He must have wanted to show off the new boat that he purchased. I get a full taste of the lake on the boat as it glides over the water. This is a new experience on a lake for me.
너무 공기도 맑고 청량하고
Khuvsgul is the deepest lake in Mongolia. Its depth is similar to the height of the 63 building in Seoul. I arrive on an island after a little over 30 minutes.
Энэ одоо монголчууд ярьдаг хүслийн хаад гэдэг газар. Хүслийн хаад хүмүүс ирж хүслээ шивэндэг. Тийм ээ.
I take a look around the island. People come here to appreciate the beautiful view and to pray.
Одоо сүүлүүдийн далайн ээжээ тахилга махлаг гээд бүгдийг одоо энд ингэ далайн ээжээ тахдаг. Тийм. Одоо ингээд их талаа харагдаж байгаа. Тэр харагдаж байгаа бол Khuvsgul нуурын одоо яг далайн гол. Далайн гол одоо топ.
There is an ovo at the tip of the island. An ovo is a place where a willow has been placed on a stone grave. Your wish comes true if you circle it 3 times. I climb a mountain to get a good view of the lake large enough to be an ocean. It relaxes my mind and body just by looking at the lake. Perhaps this is why Mongolians refer to it as a mother's ocean. There are many tribes who live in Khuvsgul, and one of them is the Chatan tribe. However, the road to get there is an arduous one.
자트금스 올자를 마시나루 나올지 모르고 싶대.
Олохгүй хада мэдхгүй
안
хаана
봤고요. 뭐.
Сайлгт.
өрөхгүй хада.
Эсвэл аршаанд ороод зогсон.
Ихтэй шууд шаврж яахгүй болсон да.
You can only get there by crossing a high mountain and perilous roads. The only means of transportation is by horse.
8시간, 7시간에 8시간 말을 타고 가야지 이제 자퉁족을 만날 수 있다고 합니다. 고된 여정이 되겠습니다.
I'm not sure if I'll be able to make it.
오늘 저와 여정을 함께할 말인데 잘 부탁해.
It costs about $15 to rent a horse for a day, and the fee for a guide is about $25. The harsh, bumpy mountain paths are much harder than I expected. I work up a sweat. I must have been tense throughout the ride lest I fall. Each second feels like a full minute.
아, 힘드네요. 술 좀 먹이고 조금 쉬었다 가겠습니다.
I've ridden for about 2 hours, and my legs ache so much that I can barely stand.
있어요.
무릎이랑 허벅지가 후들후들 떨립니다. 예. 대신에 경관이 너무 좋고 공기도 좋고 해서 힘든 게 좀 반감되긴 하는데요. 그래도 힘드네요. 앞으로 한 6시간에서 7시간을 더 가야 되는데 걱정입니다, 정말.
The magnificent nature that lies in front of me seems to be patting this weary traveler's back. A clear stream tumbles down the slopes. The water quenches the thirst not only of the mountain trees and animals, but also passing travelers.
Ta бидний замдаа харж явах энэс суудаг. Янз цэвэр. Оригаараа гарч байгаа усалтай. Ам цангуулууд хаваад тайган чим усаа.
My sweet respite comes to an end, and the journey to see the Chatan tribe starts again. I gradually get used to horseback riding. I can see the appeal of trekking on horseback and why many people rent horses for long journeys. About 4 hours into the ride, I'm pleased to encounter a group of people.
엔타늘은 개를 불리는.
Binler görür.
있고요, 타나라.
Dağlar.
주게로 저쪽으로 찼어요.
I have come across some Chatan people in transit. The elderly man offers me snuff as a friendly gesture.
코가 확 막히는데요. 아, 네. 엔데스 했던착 약불 엔차통 모습고 언제 차고 고롱도롱창 누룽창이요. 타이가나스 일스노. 차탕족들이 전부 다 이쪽으로 이동했다고 합니다.
The taiga woods surrounding Lake Khuvsgul are the dwelling place of the Chatan people. The old man's family is weary from their journey and plan to spend the night here before they get back on the road. They brew some sute tsai for us so that we can fill our stomachs before we go. Sute tsai means milk tea.
네, 아주 맛있습니다. 여기 할아버지 할머니께서 직접 끓여주신 수태차인데요. 이 컵스걸의 이 아주 장대한 산 속 안에서 마시니까 더욱 맛있는 것 같습니다.
As I'm drinking the milk tea, I discover a rifle beside the old man.
곰 잡는 총이라고 하네요. 뭐 바우가 인들 바우가 바이트게 뭐 전도 바이가 뭐 박 바이가
난 더 이리 와. 또 한 3월 때까지 오지만.
The encounter warms my heart, just like the sute tsai. Thanks to them, I'm able to find the dwelling area of the Chatan tribe without getting lost.
네, 저는 지금 아침 10시에 출발해서 저녁 9시입니다. 저녁 9시인데 거의 11시간을 달려서 지금 거의 이제 차퉁족의 여름 야영지에 도착했습니다. 네, 너무 힘들고 고단한데 차퉁족의 술록과 차퉁족의 전통 게르를 보니까 마음이 좀 놓이네요. 네, 가보겠습니다. 쭉!
The Chatan people's lives center around reindeer. I'm a bit concerned that it might be rude to pay a visit at such a late hour.
하늘에 때 타이가나스 일스?
동구 사이 넣어주셨어.
동구 사이 일스.
네.
비트나르에 텐체 타이가노로야. 주치바 있어? 이게 타나르 엔체 뉴슨 게치 소서?
네.
이시.
He tells me it's fine and offers me some sute tsai.
아, 자.
자. 있어. 어디 있어?
아, 이제 살 것 같습니다.
He is amazed at how we came all this way.
너무 많아요. 사롱 넥착이 머리 하나 없고요.
I ask him to introduce his family.
이쪽이 부인이신 간토야라는 분이고요.
그 와토와이를
아들 바트바에르.
와토와이.
바트바에르.
오인가
오양가 어흥.
다 나와죠.
다왔죠. 다왔죠라는 여기 주인장이십니다.
The traditional gur of the Chatan people is called an orch.
단어를 북대에 있는 오르친도 들어있는지 소가 띵게 함탐 들었잖아.
함탐 드시죠.
조금 애주음 말고요 뭐.
저희 맞고.
말고요.
She prepares our beds.
뎁스케로.
자, туслаарай. Тэгвэл хурдан хэлтэнч, хурдан унтанч.
자, 네, хурдан унтмаар бай.
Э, хурдан. Мишок хочкэмач. Эбүүкэма. Адан мишок нагад итлас. Чи мишок рогоор би энэ дээр хочж өгөх дээрээс.
She must be worried that I won't sleep well from the cold, as temperatures drop drastically during the night here.
할롱배. 응가 발사. 좀 일찍 자야겠습니다 오늘은. 마르테.
The next morning, a peaceful landscape unfolds before me, making me feel as if I'm looking at a picture book. Mourning for the Chatan people starts by looking after their reindeer. Taiga reindeer have been tamed as livestock by the Chatan people. Cha in Chatan refers to the reindeer, while Tan refers to the herders. These Chatan people live alongside the reindeer. In fact, their entire way of life centers around the reindeer. They ordinarily stay in alpine regions during the summer, which are cool and abundant with lichen. They get everything they need in their lives from the reindeer, and the most important part of the day is milking them.
어그런 냉미트로, 어라인 냉미트로. 어그라 했던 차.
따로 자시.
따로. 어라인?
그다자.
따로. 어라인 했던 차.
어라 떠도냄.
네. 사실 차 타고.
가라고 가야지.
응? 가라 오갔어. 나이.
이제
사이 인게주 노이팅 알 쳐라.
헬친 와도크. 옷 사러 가.
옷 사러?
I can sense how carefully and devotedly they take care of their reindeer, as they are such imperative assets to the Chatan people. I wash my hands thoroughly and try milking the reindeer. As I approach, it sidles away. I'm bolder now that I've tried milking a horse. But it still isn't easy. There wasn't a single drop a second ago. Milk comes out easily now.
역시 처음 해보는 거라 잘 안 됩니다. 그래서 처음에 조금 됐었는데 역시 주인 아주머니의 손길을 잘 아는 것 같습니다. 미안, 아프게 해서.
The Chatan people's orge is easier to take apart than the dome-like gur. After milking, she makes sute tsai. She adds tea leaves to water and boils it with fresh reindeer milk. They always have sute tsai with their meals. The Chatan people make various foods with reindeer milk. This orum, which you spread on bread like butter, is one of them. It tastes rich and smooth. Their staples consist of homemade bread, sute tsai, and dairy products. It's a modest breakfast.
그것도 어글린 샤에 자가 뭐 오자가 뭐.
Their lifestyle hasn't changed much from the old days, but change has still entered their lives too. Dawa Chow, having moved here yesterday, first takes a look at his solar-powered generator to make some electricity. This time, he erects a large satellite dish. Gantoya connects the cables in the orge.
요 있죠. 조럭부터 인 조럭부터 뭐.
알죠.
거기가 그랬죠.
알죠.
이만큼 됐더래요.
아, 티모. 나르나 스토가 왔던 게 이제
티마 야구.
오지자가 뭐.
네. 스타스나랑 하니. 만나스토가 와.
Most nomadic people use electricity and watch TV. Word must have gotten around that I'm visiting. A small market opens at one side of the campsite. Most are handmade gifts. The items are made of reindeer antlers, bones, skins, and stone.
엔탄으로 옷도 북든유 짜짜가 뭐. 요거를 가라리 쓰는. 오로. 티모.
An interesting item catches my attention.
인유. 타쇼르 뭐. 인 헤니콜. 차깅. 찬이 볼륨. 그래서 이렇게 잡아가지고 이렇게 치는 치치. 조금 징그럽긴 한데요.
So they sell souvenirs like these and purchase what they need with the money. I select a stylish bracelet made of reindeer antlers.
멋있냐고 물어봤더니 멋있답니다.
What is upsetting is that as more Chatan people leave for the city, the number of reindeer is also decreasing. While taking a look at them, I find a child crying. She stops crying immediately when I give her a piece of candy. I give the children some candy as a gift.
입에 사탕이 있었어.
Because Mongolian boys and girls all wear their hair in braids, it isn't easy to distinguish their gender. It turns out they are brother and sister. No one can say for certain whether the Chatan people will be leading nomadic lives like they are now when these children are grown up. I go where the young reindeer are gathered. It licks up the salt I offer it in an instant.
간지러워. 네, 소금을 먹으니까 꼭 아빠가 된 느낌이랄까.
Only about 600 reindeer remain in Mongolia. I hope the Chatan people who have continued to live with the reindeer persist in living this way for a long time to come. Parting is always hard. A beautiful rainbow spreads across the sky. Something good is bound to happen. On my way back to Lake Khuvsgul, the Nadam festival is being held at the village. Originally, a big Nadam festival is held in July, but here they have a small one to suit the high tourism period. The events consist of wrestling, archery, and horse racing. Any of the local residents and tourists can participate, even if they're not athletes. I also give archery a try and get a surprisingly good score. On one side, young participants are preparing for the horse race. Only children 12 and under can take part. I'm interested in the outcome of their race, having boosted my confidence in horseback riding in the last couple of days. Finally, the race begins. I exclaim with wonder as they race through the wind. Their families cheer with excitement. This is the first place winner.
영어로 해. 스티가 영어로 해.
하이.
가야겠죠.
He says he is only 9. I'm amazed at how fast he is able to ride. The festival is fun for the foreign tourists, too.
Well, it's very surprising, no? At the same time, like very ancient habits or customs of Mongolian people. Very different.
A nutty scent fills the nearby area. Khuvsgul is a Mongolian fried dumpling and is a popular traditional dish. They're busy making khuvsgul in the tent. They roll out the dough and add mutton. Then they fold it in half like a wonton dumpling and fry it.
다 할롱비쇼. 덥다고.
It's popular among Mongolian people because it is simple to make and also easy to store. Let's see how it tastes.
보통 나담하는 날 나드민 호쇼르라고 그래서 호쇼르를 꼭 먹는다고 하는데요. 저도 이렇게 나담을 하는 날 호쇼를 먹게 되니까 아주 더 맛이 좋습니다.
This time, it's wrestling. The referee takes the hats that they wear when they enter the arena. The person whose shoulder hits the ground first loses. Only the winner gets to do the eagle dance, which is the symbol of victory. I muster up the courage to try it out. Not even 10 seconds pass, and I lose. Too bad, but it was a fun experience.
조금 덩치는 있지만 아주 이렇게 크진 않아가지고 한번 해볼만 하지 않을까 했는데 이 손님이랑 뭐 이런 것이 엄청납니다. 뭐 그래가지고 상대가 안 되네요.
The final match. The wrestler's strength is neck and neck. The winner spreads out his arms and dances like a soaring eagle. Like the wrestler who enjoys participating in the matches more than winning them, this Mongolian trip is more enjoyable in the process of finding my way. I'm full of anticipation at what awaits me next.